Welcome back to another YouTube video. It's Tuna Hobby.
Need that one.
Yeah, so I just did a couple clues. I'm gonna here open my caskets. We're gonna hope for collection log items. We're gonna start with the easy. Pretty shitty.
Okay.
Medium. Ooh!
Ooh. Cool.
Dang, yours are stinky poo-poo.
And welcome back everyone to another progress video. This week I have a couple things for you, not too much, but let's get right into it. We start off by me showing you this farming contract that I'm doing. It's probably gonna be the last farming contract slash farming video that I show you guys in a while, just because I want to focus on other content that I want to be explaining over the scenes. But just know that I will be doing my herb runs and farming contracts behind the scenes. And yeah, I'm pretty much never quitting plucking those dank weeds. So with that out of the way, we are this week doing a couple of TOA runs, starting with the entry mode, just to get prepared for the normal mode. But as we do this, I do end up grabbing a couple of the NPC items that are dropped by the last wardens of each 4 rooms. So the banana, the ash, the fang, and the dung. You can grab these by doing the most amount of damage out of your team. If you're playing solo, you'll always get the drops, so highly recommend doing that. But once you grab those and take them out of the raid, you can take it to the camel in the lobby, and that'll set you off on this mini Easter egg hunt where you basically deliver the items to their respective NPCs. So for the monkey, or for the banana, you're going to give them to the monkey king in Apatol. The ash, you're going to give that to the high priest in Sofem, something like that. The scene that's going to be coming right over here. Show him to that. The fang, you are going to take a shovel with and take it to the Lily of Elid in the desert. And you're going to wash the dung with a bucket of water and give the egg that you get from it to the high priest down where you finish, or east of Sofim, something. So yeah, once you have done that, you're gonna go talk to the camel again, in which he will give you a key, and you take that key into the raid. And at the rewards room, you're gonna go west to this strange little wall and use a key on that, and you will receive a Mask of Rebirth, which is a purely cosmetic item. You can equip it over your head and make you look cool. You can fashionscape with it, do whatever you want with it. But yeah, that's part of the game. So if you want it, go ahead and try that out. It's pretty good to have. I mean, if you look at this, think of it as what you will. I personally really like it. So yeah, you'll give that a go. But other than that, here we complete our first normal TOA raid. And with that, we're off to the moon and in search for all of the purple drops, including the Missouri equipment, as well as the shadow, or the shadow staff, something staff. Anyway, but yeah. Outside of the TOA this week, I primarily focus on the achievement diaries, trying to complete the desert, the Valador, Feminic, Kandarin, Karamja, all of those up to the hard tasks. So yeah, as these clips roll out, I kind of want to quickly go over my plan of action for the upcoming videos. So I think what I'm going to do, especially in the later weeks that is to come, because I won't have too much progress that will be coming out, I figured that this is a good chance for me to do what I wanted to do in my YouTube series, is provide some sort of value while I'm kind of showing you what I've progressed on throughout this video game. And so that's kind of a good opportunity for me to sneak in a clip of me pretty much doing like a tutorial or doing like a show of how to do something. For example, I've been doing Hispori for a very long time, and someone asked me recently, how do I kill Hispori? And I would tell them, just watch my videos, but I don't really explain it on how to kill Hispori in any of my clips. So I figured that this is a good chance for me to kind of start doing that. And so starting with the next video, because I do have something that I can kind of showcase and throw out tips and tricks on how to do stuff in RuneScape, I will be starting to do that, and hopefully it provides some value for people who don't know how to do it. If you do know how to do it, then that's great. Maybe there's something in it for you to learn as well though, something that you just haven't learned. For example, when I'm killing Hispori, I usually turn on Protect from Magic, because I'm usually wearing a melee equipment, and that kind of negates damage for all of her normal ranged attacks. But I haven't really thought of it, and I think it rather is good for me to protect from range instead, because that's just majority of her attacks and she rarely does magic, so I can probably tank those for a while and just play range the entire time. Something that I haven't thought about, but I definitely want to do some research before I kind of throw it out there to the world. But other than that, there are stuff that I've just been doing for a very long time that might benefit for some of you, and if not, it's just kind of entertaining for you to watch, or maybe kind of reinforce or brush up on your already knowing experience sort of deal. So throw those out for you guys in the future, and hopefully that provides some value for you all. And yeah, so we're just gonna get back into the video here. As you can see, completing the hard task allows me to use a shortcut for the stronghold disease-free herb patch. And yes, I am showing herb patch, but just showing what the achievement diary kind of lets me get access to. So yeah, finishing up a couple of quests. I don't show all of them here that I've completed, but Grimtails is definitely one of them because I need the helmet to do the Falador task. So here's that one done, and I do a lot of AFK mining because with Herblore out of the way, I can kind of just do this passively while I do IRL work and stuff. So definitely was able to grind out my Prospector outfit, and which is another requirement for the Falador diary. So we end up doing that, and we eventually completed all. And I can't believe I did this now, it's so late, but we end up getting more, I believe more XP from the Falador patch, I believe. I'm not too sure, but definitely a lot of perks here, a lot more runecrafting XP from a lot of the lamps that we get to. And yeah, kind of making a lot of progress along the way. Definitely sneaking in a few Slayer tasks here and there. I believe I do at least 5 this week, which honestly isn't much if you think about it. You can probably run through 5 tasks a day if you just keep playing. But this is just something that I get to sneak in between work or during the weekends, so I can try to get as much as possible. Yeah, but we end up leaving with 999 Slayer points, which means we are at the 1,000 mark, and we'll be able to send some points later. But yeah, in the last video, I planted a bunch of spirit seeds, and they took like 3 or 5 days to fully grow. But yeah, now I have it, and I can pretty much have unlimited teleports to all of these locations, which is really helpful, especially the Brimhaven and the what's called the Port Sarim ones. That one's gonna be pretty useful because we don't have like a direct access to Port Sarim one, because my house is not in Remington, it's in Hosidius. But we also have the tree teleport to Hosidius as well, so that's also very nice. But yeah, outside of that, we just do some Winter Todd because I only have one piece at this point, which is the top. So I definitely want more outfits so that I can do Winter Todd a bit easier. And we get the head and 2 torches. I end up turning one of the torch in for another box for another attempt of the pieces. I don't get any, unfortunately, but hey, at least we got 2 pieces and we'll take that as a win. But yeah, the corned tasks are such a pain because I end up I have to get the favors for a bunch of them, and I only have 100% in Hosidius, nothing else. So eventually I have to grind that out so that I can do the medium and the hard tasks. But outside of that, obviously I want to keep grinding rune crafting out so that I can get the 77, like I said. And the minigame is honestly pretty chill. It does take a long time, as just generally rune crafting level takes a long time, but this one kind of makes it a little fun, a little less mind numbing. Definitely makes you kind of run around places and click, not just to the altars like we're all used to, or the ZMI. And it just kind of gives me something to look for, especially with that abyssal needle that we just got, which will allow me to craft the it's called like the enormous pouch or something like that. It's for level 85, so I won't be able to access it for a while, but at least we have it early on. Secure that, and it also allows me to get a chance at the runecrafting pet or the Guardians of the Rift pet, so that'll be pretty nice. And we're just gonna keep grinding runecrafting until 70. We just get 69 here. I don't know if I get 70 in this video though. Maybe not, we'll find out. I guess we leave at 69. Nice. And we leave it with the Giant's Foundry because eventually I want to use this minigame to get the double cannonball mold. That'll be good for AFKing stuff for later. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Get another hunter level for with the birdhouse runs, and I end up turning the bird eggs in for prayer XP, and it does give you some sort of reward. I forgot what exactly it is, but you get something nice if you do this, so try it out if you do your birdhouse runs. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for me this week, guys. Next week, I'll hopefully have something more entertaining for you, but just kind of trying to push out these backlogs out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.